In today's literary exploration, we delve into the rich narrative of Mark Twain's seminal work, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Published in 1884, this novel is often hailed as one of the great American novels, a fixture in the canon of American literature that shines a light on the complex dynamics of pre-Civil War society through the eyes of a youthful protagonist. It offers a window into a world of adventure, friendship, and moral quandaries that resonate even in our present day. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn unfolds through the perspective of young Huckleberry Finn, colloquially known as Huck. He is an intelligent and pragmatic boy, fleeing from his abusive father and the pressures of so-called civilized society, which seeks to civilize him, as Huck puts it. The novel opens with a brief reference to The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, a previous work by Twain, which has bestowed Huck with a sizable fortune. This fortune prompts his vagrant father, Pap, to return, hoping to claim the wealth. Feeling suffocated by his father's abusive behavior and the societal pressures, Huck fakes his death and escapes down the Mississippi River on a raft. On his journey, he encounters Jim, a slave who belonged to Miss Watson, the sister of Huck's guardian, Widow Douglas. Jim has fled after overhearing Miss Watson's plans to sell him off. Huck, initially disturbed by harboring a runaway slave, eventually becomes friends with Jim, and they decide to travel together. Their journey down the Mississippi River becomes a series of encounters with diverse characters and experiences. They meet a pair of con artists self-styled as the Duke and the King, who exploit the gullibility of various communities they pass through. Despite their despicable actions, Huck and Jim are compelled to assist them due to fear and circumstance. An important episode occurs when they unwittingly become involved in the bitter feud between the Grangerford and Shepherdson families. The event showcases the destructive cycle of violence and revenge fueled by honor codes detached from reason. Huck's friendship with Buck Grangerford, a boy of his age, and Buck's subsequent death in the feud expose Huck to the grim realities of this senseless hostility. After a series of misadventures and separations, Huck and Jim are finally found by Tom Sawyer. The narrative turns markedly absurd when Tom concocts a convoluted, over-dramatized plan to rescue Jim, who, in fact, has already been freed by Miss Watson's will upon her death. Jim endures the unnecessary trials with grace and patience, and Huck grapples with Tom's eccentricities and the moral implications of it all. The novel concludes with Jim gaining his freedom and Huck learning that his abusive father has passed away. No longer feeling the need to escape his father's shadow, Huck contemplates his future. Yet, instead of accepting Tom Sawyer's offer to adopt him into society, he decides to venture into the unknown territories of the West, staying true to his free-spirited nature. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn presents a nuanced exploration of the themes of freedom, friendship, and societal hypocrisy. The river journey of Huck and Jim is a profound metaphor for their quest for liberty. Jim from the chains of slavery, and Huck from the constraints of a civilized society that is, paradoxically, riddled with violence, fraud, and immorality. Huck's evolving relationship with Jim is a compelling subversion of the racial norms of their time. Despite being raised in a society that dehumanizes Jim, Huck learns to recognize and respect Jim's humanity. Huck's moral development is further emphasized through his internal struggle over aiding Jim. His ultimate decision to assist Jim, despite the societal conviction of its sinfulness, stands as a profound critique of the institutionalized racism and immoral laws of that era. The novel's satirical undertones are highlighted through the characters of the Duke and King and the comically absurd rescue plan devised by Tom Sawyer. Twain uses these characters to parody the romanticized notions of aristocracy and adventure prevalent in the literature of his time. The dialects used in the novel, while sometimes challenging, provide an authentic depiction of regional vernaculars and lend credibility to the narrative. Twain's use of vernacular language, regional accents, and local color further cements the novel's status as a pioneer in embracing and celebrating the diverse linguistic landscape of America. In conclusion, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a timeless piece of American literature that offers a compelling blend of adventure, wit, and piercing social commentary. Mark Twain's narrative genius, coupled with his keen observational prowess, provides readers with a profound, empathetic exploration of human nature and society. As we close today's literary journey, let's remember to ponder the lessons this novel imparts about the importance of empathy, friendship, and individual morality. It is in these reflections that we fully appreciate the enduring relevance of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Thank you for joining this exploration into the heart of Mark Twain's extraordinary narrative. If you appreciate these deep dives into great works of literature, remember to subscribe to our channel. As we continue to explore the vast universe of literary gems, your support helps ensure the growth and enrichment of this educational platform. Until our next journey, continue reading, continue exploring, and remember, every page turned is another step into the adventure of knowledge.